One of the biggest problems with access to justice, meaning how we access and engage with the justice system, how we try and get justice, especially without a lawyer, without money, is that I think the justice system, it's very staunched in long, old, white male history, right? It was developed a long time ago in the concepts of colonialism, when women were not allowed to work, when women were not allowed to vote, or basically essentially think for themselves. And the law moves super slow, much slower than time does. It takes 10 years to really change a concept. And all of these are my own takes and opinions about how the legal system operates, and I can go into that a lot more in another video. It would probably take me 20 hours to really break it down. But essentially, I think also because it is rooted in that history, and it's not only women that weren't allowed to vote or speak for themselves, but anybody who is not white. So talk about exclusionary, talk about not really justice, not really fair, not really promoting equality. So because of that, we also have a justice system that is not educated or aware, generally speaking, on issues of equality, issues of power imbalance, of inequity, of privilege versus non-privilege, of how we all live our lives and experience our lives in completely different ways based on our identities, our whole experience of identities, not just one identity. We all have many, and some have even more than others. And those identities are often the things that create injustice, right? Because other people don't like our various identities. Other people have hate towards identities and put people in their so-called place because of their identities. And so when you have a justice system that doesn't really understand that, or have a lot of materials to even rely on and refer to, then how do you advance the law? And so I believe that one of the most important things is actually research and publishing important information that analyzes these things based on research, based on fact, based on studies and information, so that the courts can begin to be educated, lawyers can start to refer to those materials and provide them to the court to educate and advance the law. And there are a lot of incredible organizations already doing this. The Women's Legal Education and Action Fund, or LEAF, is one of the best, in my opinion, who is advancing equality through research, through advocacy, through writing legal information that courts can use and rely on in their decisions. Thanks for listening. I have so much more to say.